In what appears to be the handiwork of a graduate from the famous French college, the infamous Jussie Smollett Acting Academy of Fake Hate Crimes, credit to Dave Chappelle for the Jussie Smollett French actor moniker.
Jussie Smollett is a very famous French actor.
A former NFL player was arrested by police for allegedly wrecking two of his own businesses to stage his own personal fake hate crime in order to be eligible to receive insurance money. However, it appears that Jussie Smollett told his pupil to leave the bleach and the noose at home since they would probably lose their believability factor, that never worked anyway, in the absence of a chilling Chicago polar vortex.
Because we understood that this was clearly lying.
Authorities from Gwinnett County Police Department in Georgia responded to a burglary in progress call around 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday when a witness reported a man damaging businesses. The two businesses, Create and Bake Restaurant and Kaufman's Creamery, belong to former NFL player and local business owner Edwan Kaufman. Inside the business, officers found monkey, the N-word, MAGA, gee that sounds familiar, and swastikas scrawled on the walls in fresh black spray paint. The news release from the police said the smell of spray paint was very fresh. When officers touched it, the paint appeared wet. The cushions were reportedly sliced open, mirrors were broken, wires were cut, TVs were missing, and the surveillance system was, of course, broken. It seems like it was done so fast he might have had help. Maybe Jussie Smollett, who has plenty of time off lately, volunteered his experience and his services. According to a news release, a witness told officers the suspect was driving a Chevrolet Silverado with no license plate. Corporal Michelle Piera told Gwinnett Daily Post, "We believe he used that possibly to not have the truck or identity of the truck returned back to him." Authorities dispatched to look for the suspicious vehicle saw one that matched the description leaving a shopping center. Behind the wheel was Kaufman. Apparently, there is no sign of the French actor at this point. Officers noticed several TVs both inside and in the bed of his truck that were still attached to brackets with damaged drywall. The Gwinnett Daily Post reported Kaufman was also wearing a pair of gloves, which somehow will mysteriously not fit during the court proceedings. Compliments of pointers by O.J. Simpson. The 31-year-old told authorities he realized his businesses had been burglarized earlier in the day, but contacted his insurance company instead of police. And you kept driving around all day with all that evidence in your vehicle? Maybe Jussie Smollett did author the game plan for this fake hate crime gone wrong. I wonder what the African American community thinks about this.
Because we understood that this was clearly lying.
Suspicious, police officers obtained a search warrant to search Kaufman's car on Thursday. Get this, they found cans of black spray paint and a crowbar allegedly used to pry open the back door to one of his businesses. This would be tantamount to leaving a noose around your neck and bleached clothes on your body for hours after you were supposedly victimized in a polar vortex. Kaufman was arrested in the early morning hours of Thursday for a false report of a crime, insurance fraud, and concealing a license plate. The police said, quote, "It appears as though Edwan conjured a premeditated plan to damage his own property, attempt to make it appear as a hate crime, file a claim with his insurance company, and sell off the undamaged appliances and electronics." Ya think? Corporal Piera told the Gwinnett Daily Post, "We don't know if he was trying to get attention for this. What we do know is, if that witness had not called us and if those officers had not responded as quickly as they did, we would probably be sitting here talking about a completely different crime in which Mr. Kaufman would be trying to say he's a victim." And the corporal's probably right. But there's another thing you can bet your bottom dollar would have happened. Mainstream media and talking heads like the Reverend Al Sharpton would have been leveraging their corporate media soapboxes, stoking the fires of racial division faster than you can say bleach doesn't freeze in negative 40-degree polar vortex weather. As the investigation continues, the number of victims will be determined. The corporal said, "We're also looking into the fact that his insurance company could also be a victim, depending on if the claim was in process. There's also a possibility the owner of the building could also be a victim. The case doesn't fit the mold of our typical criminal investigations, so we have to look outside the box to see how many victims we truly have." Kaufman was bonded out of jail. So a former NFL football player owns 2 businesses, probably has lots of money, just like the French actor Jussie Smollett had, but his corrupt character just wouldn't let him leave well enough alone. For some reason, people like this feel like they have to go out of their way to try to spark a race war. And you know mainstream media is foaming at the mouth to report on crap like this. Remember guys, one of the best ways you can support this channel is by liking and sharing this video on social media. It's the only way independent media like this can beat the YouTube suppression and censorship algorithms. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video. If you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, and share it with everybody you know. Also, check out over 100 hard-hitting designs in the shirt store, and if you want to support more content, hit me up on Patreon or PayPal. All those links will be in the description and in the pinned comment. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.